好，一二三四，
OK，来，好的，上好，来，大家晚上好。
好，
Yes, good evening,
Hello.
everyone. Yeah, welcome again to our EDU Mandarin Center Facebook Live 再次欢迎大家参与我们EDU Mandarin 卓越汉语中心的这个演出直播。
对，
Welcome everyone. Yeah, here, may I know who is the first time joining us here? So if you are our new friends here, maybe you can type in the chat box there, you can type 1. Let us know. Maybe you can tell us where do you come from. Okay. So then we are happy to meet you all here. Yeah, 欢迎啊。
去开灯。
Okay, I'm Teacher Chow. I'm Teacher Chow from EDU Mandarin Center. We are located at Kuala Lumpur, KL, Malaysia. Yes. On every Tuesday, as usual, we will have our live at 9:15 to 10:15. So every week we have different topics to share with all of you. For those who want to learn Mandarin, welcome to join us, and we can learn Mandarin together, and you can practice your speaking as well.
Sure.
So tonight we have 2 speakers for tonight. Yes. The first speaker is our PJ Center teacher, Teacher Peter, like Peter 老师。
对，我也在 PJ Center 现在。
OK， 好的，谢谢 Peter 老师。And tonight another speaker, Huang 老师是吗
Hello, I'm Teacher Nga and I'm from Kelantan and nice to meet you all.
For information, Teacher Nga 他现在是在吉兰丹OK， Kelantan So any friends here?
Kelate.
Kelate. Okay. Anyone here from Kelate? Okay, welcome. Special guest. I think we don't have any speaker from Kelantan before. From Kelantan before.
Because it's quite rare to spot Chinese here as well. I think it's less than 10%. It's just a few percent, yeah.
So you see, less than 10%, we also managed to find one. Oh, welcome.
To get the rest faces, yes.
可兰丹什么地方？ What place?
I'm from Tanah Merah. So it's 1 hour away from Kota Baru. And for your information, I believe that all of you know about Musang King.
Musang King.
Yes, yes. And actually, its origin comes from Tanah Merah, Kelantan. I mean, comes from my place. And yeah, and I mean the original tree. It's like the first version of like Musang King. Actually, its name is Kunyit.
Kunyit 不是黄姜吗？
Kunyit, yeah. Kunyit, it means in yellow color, right? So it means that the durian is really kuning in color. Yeah.
The fresh
and yeah. And then they brought it to Rao, to Pahang. And then maybe to to invent it into the second version or third version or fourth version. And then it became Musang King. But the first version, is from Tanah Merah, Kelantan, and it's called Kunyit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just for your information,
new
extra knowledge.
I also no idea about that. I don't know about
Durian.
that. I just know to eat durian.
Durian, yeah.
And I know it's very expensive.
Yeah, yes.
很
OK
贵，
啊，
很贵。
好的，好的，来，谢谢啊，我们也谢谢teacher 啊，谢谢 teacher 啊。Yeah,
Sure.
later on, teacher is going to be one of our speaker tonight. So maybe you can have more, you can communicate, our friend, you can communicate, our student, you can communicate more with teacher later. Yeah, welcome again. Tonight, we have a special topic for tonight. Yes. Tonight, I think it's regarding some grammar, grammar point. Okay, this is our topic for tonight. Tonight, Teacher Peter and Teacher I is going to share with all of you about, talk about daily schedule and how to use these two words. Okay, anyone can read this. Can you see the Chinese character? Yeah, today focus on these two Chinese characters for the grammar point. Yeah, the first character, anyone can read. If you can read, you can type the ping in there. If our student inside the room here, you can just unmute yourself and let us know. If you still don't know, no worry. Okay. Anyone can read here, our Facebook friends there or our student inside the Zoom room here. 这两个是什么字呢？ One is quite complicated, a lot of stroke. Another just 1, 2, 3, 3 stroke, very simple and easy. But you must use it correctly. It's really a knowledge to learn about it. Tonight, Teacher Peter and Teacher Nga are going to teach you. Okay, so stay tuned with us. Continue watching our live now and stay in our Zoom room. Okay. First of all, let me introduce EDU Mandarin Center to all of you. So for EDU Mandarin, we are an exclusive learning center for learning Mandarin as foreign and second language. And we was started operation around KL area since earlier 2005. So we are now in a teenager age. Okay. Not say very old, teenager, young, still young. Okay. And we were successfully registered with Ministry of Education, MOE. So we have an MOE full license. And then we also registered with HRD Group as a training provider. Okay, where is EDU Mandarin Center? EDU Mandarin Center, we are located at Taman Melawati, KL in Malaysia. Our HQ is here. And it's just next to the National Zoo, Zoo Negara, and you take the MR2 route, you can access to Taman Melawati. Okay, we do have another center at Puchong, located at Puchong Prima. Puchong Prima is a walking distance from Puchong Prima LRT station. So for those who want to, maybe you have transport problem, you don't have car, or you don't know how to drive, you may join our Puchong Center. You can just take the LRT there, stop at the Puchong Prima station. Then you just cross the road, then you can reach our center. Just a walking distance, very convenient. So we have Taman Melawati as our HQ, and we have another branch at Puchong, and we do have another teaching point at TJ and Kajang. So for your information, all our center now we are reopened for physical class. So if let's say you wish to join the physical class, you can just contact us, let us know, and let us know which center is nearer to you, is closer to your area. Okay, so not worried, we will continue to provide you online learning, online class, even though we already resumed back our physical class. So this is the good news for those who want to learn Mandarin, plan to learn Mandarin in this year, but haven't started yet. This is a good chance for you. Now it's middle of the year already. Now it's June. So time passed very fast. So you could join this level 1 part 1. Yeah, the class is on every Wednesday, means tomorrow 9 to 10. Actually, we have started our first class on last Wednesday. But it's okay, you're still able to join it. It won't be too late because we only have done one lesson now. You see, with the 10 topics we are going to learn. So you already done the ping-in, but it's okay. You can watch back the lesson recording. So tomorrow we'll start the second lesson. So any question you can ask teacher during the second lesson. So not worried. For our Facebook friends or our student inside here, or our guests inside here, you would like to join this, welcome to join this. You just can PM us, let us know. Then later on, I will share the registration link at the chat box there and also at the Facebook Live there. The fees actually is very affordable. Everyone can afford it. 10 hours, only 200 ringgit. And this is the live teaching. It's not saying that watching the recording. Not worried. You can straight away ask teacher inside the Zoom room. Teacher Amber will answer your question. For your information, Teacher Amber, she was graduated from Fengjiang University, Taiwan, with a bachelor degree of Chinese language, and she's been teaching with EDU Mandarin Center, I think about 4 or 5 years already, a quite experienced teacher, and also is one of the popular online teacher in EDU Mandarin. So you all are welcome to join her class. Definitely you will be benefited. Okay, after level 1 part 1, maybe you will ask me, what will happen after the 10 topics? Is there any continuing class? The answer is yes. We have this level 1 part 2 new intake in June also, and the class on every Monday 8 to 9. The first class was started already, actually was started. So if let's say you still feel you want to join it, you're welcome to join this. But this one, we are not starting from the beginner. Means we don't teach you pinging anymore. So we'll straight away go to the conversation topic. And also we'll introduce you the HSK level 1. HSK level 1. And the fees also 10 hours for 200 ringgit. Yeah, the teacher is teacher Teh, teacher Teh, teacher. Okay. And then this is higher level. This is the higher level for this June intake, level 2, part 2. The class is on every Tuesday. They just finished over their class, first class. So their first class, it was tonight, 8 to 9. And the teacher is Teacher Sona. Teacher Sona. Yeah, Teacher Sona, she's a very experienced and very good teacher in teaching, especially teaching Mandarin as second language and foreign language. In fact, her major is this Bachelor of Teaching Chinese as Second Language. This is her major. Graduated from East China Normal University in Shanghai. Okay, and this will be another 10 topics the students are going to learn in this module. And in this module, we'll introduce you the HSK level 2. HSK is the Chinese proficiency test conducted by Beijing, China. After completed this class, you can take the exam level 2, then you can get a certificate. So very good. Yeah. So encourage everyone to join it and take the exam. So if let's say all the group class, the time is not suit you, you can't join it. Not worried. We do have this one-to-one online class. So we have plenty of teacher here. You can see different teacher. You can pick which one you like. Okay. Of course, more than that lah. Okay. If you can't join all the group class, you just let us know. We do have one-on-one. So we provide all these classes for beginner and others level as well. So we have children class, we have teenager class, we have working adult class, and we do provide this HSK and YCT exam preparation class and registration service. Okay, if you don't know how to take how to register for the exam, you are welcome to contact us. We do provide this service. We can help you to register for it. Okay, so we do miss out the school. They outsource their Mandarin class to us. For example, this is one of the secondary school, Satya Budi. This is a school at Bukit Puchong secondary school. This is a primary school. Okay, so for those school, if you want to have Mandarin class at your school, you can just contact us. Beside the school, we do send our teacher to the corporate, it means the company. We do provide this corporate Mandarin training. As I told you earlier, we are registered with HRD Corp as a registered training provider. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for my sharing, for my announcement also. So tonight we are going to start our sharing the lesson for tonight. Okay, 好的，大家准备好了吗？Friends, are you all ready? Please share our live now and take your friends in. For those watching our live, 谢谢你们。Please share our live now and take more friends in. 好的， we can start our sharing for tonight.
好，大家好，我是 Peter 老师，
老师
可以叫我 Peter，可以叫我 Peter 老师。我是 PJ Center 的老师 ，I'm teacher for PJ Center Idiom Mandarin. 好，so tonight we are going to learn. Let me rename myself a bit. Schedule, daily schedules. Anyone know schedule in Chinese? Schedule or timetable 怎么说？中文怎么说？Teacher 啊，可以帮忙一下吗？Teacher 啊，may help a bit. Daily schedule. What's in
时间
Chinese?
表，时间表。
Okay, good.
I'm going to type in chat box.
Yeah, for our meeting here, and also 安排 and 行程表。There are a few versions. 安排、时间表、行程。Okay, let's start with a very practical text. The first question I will ask, 看到吗？ Can you see this? Can you see this screen? 可以？
看到。
不可以？可以？
看到。
不可以？可以？看到啊？看到。Okay, like we start with Chinese sentence question. Anyone from the floor? It will be 李先生。看看有多少位学生，有 Tanya Gomez, Tanya Gos, Nilu, Nur Zaitul, Augustus. Okay.
李先生，你最近很忙吗？
谢谢 Tanya. You can read well, yes. Okay, let's read the pinyin also. 李先生，你最近很忙吗？李先生。So start with the sound of 李 plus 李先生，李先生。Next. Yeah, I've been really busy lately. Hi class. 怎么说？
对，我最近真的很忙。昨天1点才睡觉，5点就起床了。
谢谢 Tanya. 最近很忙。Okay, so Tanya, your sounds of this 很忙 should be 很忙 instead of 很忙。Okay, class. 对，我最近真的很忙。昨天1点才睡觉，5点就起床了。So later, teacher Nga will share with us more about the grammar point of 就 and the 才 and the 就。Next, so busy. Anyone from the floor? So busy in Chinese 怎么说 ？Augustus 还是尼禄？
很忙。
哦，尼禄说很忙，很忙。
太忙了。
More than 很。Augustus says so busy， 太忙。
非常忙。
非常忙。Okay, my version here. Anyone? 怎么读？
那么忙。
谢谢尼禄。那么忙。
那么忙。
对，那么忙。Is there any other version besides 那么忙? What is the synonym? of the soul，还是立辉可以帮忙吗？teacher 啊
那么忙，
，change the nine to
这么
dash
忙，
对，是吗？尼禄 ？Yeah, he's always
这
么
么忙，
忙，对，这么忙，这么忙。OK，teacher 啊，帮忙打进去 Zoom chat 啦，谢谢。
Okay, no worries.
这么忙。Next，study Chinese。Okay, long sentence. Let's break out into work out in the morning. 怎么说？中文怎么说？我们请Zaitu 可以吗 ？Nur Zaitu 可以吗
I'm here, teacher.
？Okay, can you try? Do you know the words? Work out in the morning.
No. No.
Not really. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem. 谢谢。And Augustus，帮忙一下，Augustus。Augustus 可以吗 ？Augustus 可以帮忙一下吗？好，没关系。还有谁呢？尼禄，
上午，
上午。This one early morning. What if early morning?
早上，
拍手拍手，很好。早上 exercise workout 叫什么？Okay, the answer. 咚咚。健身 study Chinese and then study Chinese. Anyone?
然后学习中文，下午
下午
去公司上班，
很好。公司中文。
中文，
谢谢尼禄。请问尼禄从什么？尼禄是哪里人？请问尼禄是哪里人
我是斯里兰卡人，
？OK，谢谢你。So Nilu from Sri Lanka. Okay, class, let's read together. Maybe Zaitu? Zaitu, you want to try the pinyin sentence here? Let's try Zaitu. 早上
早上健身，
健身，
然后
然后学习
休息，中文，
中文，
下午
去
去
公
司上班。
Now maybe it's quite challenging for Zaitu, but the basic meanings you may need to know about workout, 健身 learn Mandarin, 学习中文 go company work.
I see.
去
去
公司
公司
上班。Okay, go company work 去公司上班。对，谢谢。Next will be 谁要试一下呢？OK，我们看看我们的 another classroom of 这个 Facebook 是吗 有吗 ？Facebook 朋友，我要看看啊，有没有 Facebook 朋友。I have to check whether have Facebook friends。好像没有，没关系。啊，丹雅 ，Hello，丹雅，谢谢你。Let's try this one. Look at what time at night. The reason you have to work overtime at night.
好的。
帮忙试一下。To help to try. 这个怎么读？怎么说 ？Recently.
Let me try.
可以，可以。
วันนั้น最近วันนั้น
晚上晚上。
晚上的驾驶。
加时 right， 加班。
加班。
Yes, something like that.
Okay， 最近晚上加班，我有做工作。
最近晚上还要加班。
OK，
不错啊，很好。Okay, class, let's read together. 最近晚上还要加班。
加班。
例如加 first tone。
加班。
很好。加班，对。Next one， 我们请谁呢？还有谁 ？For next one, working overtime. Who wants to try？ 噔噔噔噔噔噔。当然再帮忙一下吧。If not, Augustus also can. Just 2 words. 当然。
OK， 加班吗？
很好啊，加班吗？加班。I think this one they just emphasize a question of emphasize to reconfirm. Really? Working overtime? Zaitu, how to read this again? Zaitu 在吗？At shift. In Chinese, it says
加班。
很好，加班。So for information, Zaitu, 加班，加 is to add. 班 is the shift. We're at the shift, working overtime.
OK。
teacher 可能帮忙分开 literal meaning 加班。
OK。
好，谢谢你。下一个。
You can say， 你可以说。
你可以说。
好的，老板给我主要的工作，我主要的上班。
不错不错，工作 is the best word， 工作 job。
主要的工。
Because 上班 is a verb. And 工作 could be a noun. Here we need a noun. Important job, important work. 谢谢谁？刚刚说的是丹亚是吗？ Okay, let's see, is it correct? 对，是啊，老板给我一项重要的工作。Okay, let's read together. 是啊。
是啊。
老板给我。
老板给我
一项重要的工作。
工作。
I think I need to speak. Anyone know 一项 What is the meaning of 项 this Chinese character? It means the manager word.
像是一个量词 ，it's a measure word.
谢谢你 Augustus. I'm going to say is a measure word, specific measure word for the task, the project, the job. Any friends of you like doing property job, property agent? They will use this 像 a lot for property projects or any projects. 一项 好 ，What time do you get off every day？ 这个我们也请一下 Augustus 帮忙翻译一下。这个
哪个？
这个 What time do you
好
get？
的，
好
的。每天你几点下班？
下班是很好 ，almost correct。每天几点下班？the meaning is there. Okay, let's read together. 你每天几点下班？
你每天
你每天几点下班？
是，可以吗？不见了 ，Where's my Zaitu friend？ 没关系，你每天几点下班 ？How about this one？ 当雅帮忙一下可以吗 ？Uncertain, sometimes 8 p.m., sometimes 10 p.m. Not sure means not sure. These are 3 words.
渺茫渺茫。
渺茫还是 OK 没关系，我们请 teacher 帮忙一下。
Uncertain. If you want to say I'm not sure， 不确定。
不确定也可以。还有吗？还有 any answers from the floor？
不太清楚。
not very clear. Yes, possible. One more. Hopefully you get my version. Very similar to 不确定。Just change one word.
不肯定。
还可以。Just very simple this word.
不一定啊。
不错啊。不一定，有时候8点，有的时候10点。Okay, let's read together. 不一定。
不一定。
有时候8点。
有时候8点。
有时候10点。
有时候10点。
Can Nilu try to repeat? Sometimes 10.
有时候10点。
Yeah, this time correct. 有时候10点。Okay, the last slide from me about the text. This will be the last slide from me about the text. And then teacher Ngao will go on for the grammar pointer. 好 This one's simple. 我们请 Nabila, is it? Just now I heard someone come in. 刚才我听到有人进来，好像没有了，没关系。Tanya goes.
我给你。
Okay.
Or
okay. How about this?
我想和你一起吃饭。
不错。吃晚餐。Okay. Anyone in the floor can give us the synonym for 晚餐? Synonym for 晚餐. 有吗？ What is the synonym for 晚餐？
晚饭
Yes, Nilu and Tanya says 晚饭。晚饭。This common. Malaysia, we always say 晚餐。Yeah, 晚饭 also yes. 我想和你一起吃晚饭。Next one, do you have time? 这个。你星期四晚上有时间吗？你星期四晚上有时间吗？ Let's read together. 你
你
星期四晚上
星期四晚上有
有时间吗？
时间吗？
Yeah. If you break it down, it will be like this. Have time or not for the Saturday, Thursday, Thursday night. Okay, last one. 我们请 Augustus talk later. 这是 intermediate word. Augustus 可以吗？3个字。
好的。以话说话。
什么？再说一次。
以话说话。
哦，一会儿说话，一会说话。这个呢 ？How about this one？
再说吧。
对，再说吧。class， 再说吧。
再说吧。
What's the meaning of 在 here is again. Again, in the way that in the future. Again or in the future. To talk again. Something like that. Okay. 好。That is the part from my part. And 好吧，我们请Teacher Nga 帮忙一下 sharing the other part. 谢谢。
谢谢老师。
So we move on to another grammar part here.
Okay,
So
I'm going to
okay?
share the slide. Let me know if you have seen the slide.
对。可以。
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
没关系。
Okay. Hello, guys. My name is Teacher Nga. You can call me Nga. And I'm from Malaysia. And I'm also a former journalist at Mandarin News Station in Malaysia. So welcome to the class. And today we are going to learn the adverb. Okay, it's about 就. Okay, so this word looks a little bit complicated, but we are going to use that in our daily conversation. Okay, so 就. Sorry, do you see my mouse moving? Okay, 就. And the second word we are going to learn after 就 is 才. So this looks like more simple, right? 才. Okay, so what are they? So normally when we speak and we will use verb, right? Verb. And this is the one, and these are adverbs that you are going to add in front of the verb to emphasize the timing of the verb. Okay, so you might not have a clear picture yet. So we are going to move on to the examples so you can have a clearer picture. Okay, so I'm going for the next one. Yes, I'm not sure if this is blocking. Okay,
没有，都看得很 clear.
Okay,
without
sure.
blocking.
Okay, so 就indicates that something has occurred earlier than the speaker expected. Okay, so let me ask you a question. So what time do you normally take your dinner? Okay, so for me, I normally take my dinner at about 7 o'clock at night. 7 o'clock, or sometimes 6 o'clock at night. Okay, so when you want to take dinner, you say 吃 吃晚饭. So we have learned that just now. 吃晚饭. You take your dinner. Okay, so let's say maybe someone, he is going to take his dinner at about 6 o'clock in the evening. Oh, that's too early, right? So you can use this word 就. You can say 他下午4点就吃晚饭了. Because we normally take our dinner at about like 6 or 7 o'clock, and when someone takes dinner at about 4 o'clock, and you'll be surprised. So you can stress that, oh, he eats his dinner at such earlier time. So you can use 就. 他下午4点就吃晚饭了. He ate dinner at 4 in the afternoon. 吃晚饭 means eat dinner. Okay, so we move on to the second example. Okay, so normally when we talk about when one person he goes to university, normally at about age 18 years old or 19 years old or 20 years old. So what about when a person goes to the university at 15 years old?
Very early.
Yeah.
Earlier than expected.
Yeah, so it's earlier than you expect, right? So you can use 就 again. So when you are saying that entering the university, going to the university is 上大学, 上 enter, entering, 大学 university. Yeah, so if you think that wow, she went to the university at his 15 years old, at her 15 years old.
Yeah.
So you can use 就上大学了 to stress that to stress that is earlier than what you expected. Okay, so 你妹妹 your younger sister
你妹妹
15岁就上大学了 started college when she was only 15. Wow, it's like in surprise, you ask in surprise. Okay, so this is about you. So yes, so in summary, Jews, it means that it can indicate that something has occurred earlier than the speaker expected, and normally that is used before the verb. Okay, so it's adverb, so it's used before the verb. Okay, so we move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the second use of 就. Okay, so the first one we talk about the timing, right? And the second one, it can be used to mean only. So it means that something which is in a small amount, in a small quantity. Okay, so straight go to the example. Okay, so like a normal person normally sleep at 8 hours a day, or sometimes we have a lot of things to do, a lot of tasks to complete, so we sleep maybe for like 6 hours, right? But anything less than 6 hours, like 4 or 5 hours, is considered as like too less, like in a small quantity, in a small amount. So we can ask the person, if you know that the person only sleep for 4 hours a day, 你每天就睡4个小时。你每天就睡4个小时。Oh, do you only sleep 4 hours every day? Yeah. So 睡 it means sleep. 4 hours it means 4个小时，4个小时 4 hours. So the same thing. The 就 is located right before the verb 睡. Okay. So move on to the next one. Okay.
Maybe class can try to read the question together.
Yeah. So when you meet someone who sleep less than 4 hours, so what you can ask the person, you can read together. 你每天就 yes 睡4个小时。
4个小时
Yes, that's very good. So do you only sleep 4 hours every day? So you can ask the person like this. Yeah. So 就 it means just a little quantity here. Okay. Okay. So we move on to the second example. So I'm not sure in the other country. Okay, but in Malaysia, if you have only one is like in a family, normally they have about like 2 or 3 kids above in the family. So when you know that, oh, there is only one kid in the family, so it's like a small quantity, it's like a small amount. So you can say that, oh, where's my mouse? Okay, you can say that 他们家就一个孩子。他们家 in that family 就 there's only 一个孩子 one, this is the major word, one 孩子 kids, a child. 他们家就一个孩子 there's only one child in their family. Okay, so class, can you please read together with me? 他们家就一个孩子。Okay, that's very good. So we can move on to the next one. So we have finished the word 就. Okay, so basically it has 2 meanings. Okay, the first one is when you want to express the time which happens earlier so which happened earlier than what you expected. And the second one is you can express that the things which is in a small quantity. Okay, and normally it is used before the verb. Okay, is an adverb. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, Jill, your first practice. Okay, Jill, can you make me a sentence for this? Nilu, can you try? With 起床 起床. Okay, so for example, maybe normally people wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. So what about if you wake up at 5 in the morning? Can you please make a sentence for me for 起床? Nilu, can you do me a favor to make a sentence with 起床 and Jill?
我每天6点，不是，我每天就6点起床。
Okay, so this is almost correct. Okay, so maybe normally people they wake up at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and when you want to stress that someone they wake up at a very early time, let's say 4 o'clock in the morning, you can say 他4点就起床了。他4点就起床了。So you can emphasize that, wow, the person wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's so early. So this is how you implement the 就 into the sentence with 起床. Okay, so we can play with, so it's the same thing, 吃饭 Kenya, would you like to try 吃饭 with Jill? Let's say normally people take their dinner at about 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and that person, maybe this lady, she's going to take dinner at about 3 p.m. in the evening. So how do you say that in a sentence with you? 吃饭 Tanya, can you help me?
你可以说，晚上他3点就吃饭了。
Okay, this is nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. You actually don't have to mention 晚上 because 3 p.m. is in the evening, right? You can say 他下午 in the evening. 他下午3点就吃饭了. Wow, she ate her dinner at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so early. 她3点就吃饭了. Okay, so we can play with 睡觉 with another term. Okay, so we move on to the next slide. Okay, so just now we talk about 就, and now we talk and now we are going to talk about 才. Okay, 才. It is the right opposite of 就. Okay, so 才 indicates that the speaker feels that the events discussed happen later than expected. So 就 is earlier than expected. So 才 is later than expected. So this is just the right opposite. Okay, so for example, let's say you are going to have a meeting with your boss, okay, at 10 o'clock in the morning, but your boss tell you, oh, I'm going to reach the office at about 11 o'clock. So 老板 the boss 11点才到办公室，到 reach 办公室 office 11点 at 11 o'clock. So the boss come to the office at 11 o'clock. 老板11点才到办公室 because you expected him to reach at 10 o'clock, and now he say he's going to reach at 11 o'clock. So you can use the word 才 later than expected. 老板11点才到办公室. Okay, so let's move on to the second example. Okay, so if you want to buy a ticket for something, okay, so normally you have to queue. So maybe you have to wait for that. Okay, so maybe you expect you go to the counter and then you can buy the ticket straight away, but you have to wait for 2 hours for that. So that is later than expected. 我等了2个小时. I have waited for 2 hours. 才买到票 before I could buy the ticket. 买到票 it means before, it means you get the ticket. Okay, so this is the same thing like 才 and 就. It is placed before the verb is adverb. So you see 买 buy. So 才 is in front of 买. Okay. So 到 it means reach. So 才 is in front of reach. So whenever you want to say that something which happens later than you expected, you can use 才. So this is just the opposite of 就. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. 才, okay. So apart from that, Thai it serves another meaning. Okay, so Thai can also mean only in the sense of a small quantity. So do you remember, actually stew is served the same thing. You can use them and to express something which is in a small quantity. So yeah, move on to the example. Like maybe we have 10% of us, we have like a big crowd of us, and the person just only order like 3 dishes. Only 3 dishes. It's not enough. 你才点了3个菜。点了 order 3个 3 3 it means 3个 major word 菜 dishes 你才点了3个菜 oh you only order 3 dishes yeah so 才 it can serve the meaning as only in a sense of small quantity okay so and so for the second example 我才花了500块 Okay, I only spent 500 in RM in Ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so 我才花了500块. Okay, actually it's a lot. Okay, it depends on what you spend. Maybe an iPhone, a new iPhone. Okay, I only spend 500 RM 500 for a new iPhone 我才花了500块 because it's so little to spend RM 500 okay so we can move on to the practice sorry class I think I have to plug in my computer oh I think it can last okay 10% sorry about that okay so we continue for that okay so just now we have played with 起床 and 吃饭 for 就 right so now we are going to do the same thing for 睡觉 okay so 才 it means that something happens later than you expected so for example normally I sleep at 11 at night 11 o'clock at night okay and now there is someone he sleep at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. in the morning so how can you say that so how do you say that do you like to try no would you like to try the combination of 才 and 睡觉 to make it into a sentence no
睡觉 Zaitu
yeah no Zaitu
No, teacher.
maybe someone he just sleep at 3 a.m. in the morning
Can say 他早上3点才睡觉了
Oh, that is nearly perfect. Thank you for your help, Tanya. So Nur, 他凌晨3点才睡觉. Normally, like 3 in the morning, it's like it's like maybe from 12 a.m. to 5 or 6 a.m. We normally call that 凌晨. It serves the same meaning as 早上, but it means earlier than 早上. So from 12 a.m. to about 5 to 6 a.m. we call 凌晨, and maybe after 6 a.m. to like 10 or 11 a.m. we call it 早上. 他早上他凌晨3点才睡觉 wow you know he sleeps very late at 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, thank you for your help, Tanya. That's nearly perfect. Okay, so we play with the last thing, okay? So let's play a game. We are going to combine it together. We are going to use 才, what we have learned just now, 才 and 就 in one sentence. Okay, so this is very interesting. So I think you can hear about this every day in the daily conversation. This is widely used, okay? Okay, so 才 and 就, when they used together, they indicate that one thing just happened recently and then the other happened soon after. So it means that one thing, A, happened just recently and straight away, B, happened soon after. Okay, so let's look at this example. So let's imagine, so that's a party, okay? So normally if you attend a party, you go to the party and then you get some drinks and then you chat with your friends, maybe for, you know, at least like 30 minutes or 1 hour, and then you enjoy the party, and after that you leave the party, okay? But what happened when someone, they go to the party, okay? They attended the party not more than 5 minutes and they have to go. So yeah, so you can say like this to that person: 你才来就要走. You only just came here and you are now leaving already. 你才来 means you just come, you just reach here. Then 就要走, and now you are leaving already. So come, just happen, come. A, just happen, and then B, happen next, straight away in a very short time. 你才来就要走. You only just came and you are leaving already. Okay, class. So can you please read with me for this? 你才来
要走
Yeah, so when you attended a party and the person, you know, they come just like less than 5 minutes and then they want to leave, you can ask them 你才来就要走. This is unusual, okay? Okay, so let's do the practice 3. Okay, so we can use the combination of 才 and 就. So it means that you do A, and then B happens and then B happens after that in a very short time, which is quite unusual, quite surprising. Okay. Class, would you like to try the combination of 才 and 就 for 睡觉 sleep and 起床? Okay, so I will make the first example and then you can make the second one, okay? So it's unusual. So it's not normal to see a person sleep for maybe 5 minutes and then wake up. You know, normally people will sleep for at least like 15 minutes to take a nap or, you know, a few hours. So if there's only one person, he sleeps for only 5 minutes and wake up after 5 minutes. 他才睡觉就起 床了 This is not normal 他才睡觉就起床了 He just sleep for a while and then wake up in the next second. Okay, guys? Okay, so this is your turn. So would you like to try Chai and Jiu with 吃饭 and 睡觉 What about Augustus? Can you please try it out for me?
Kay.
Thank you.
才就很睡觉。
You can pair with 吃饭才就
好
You can pair with 吃饭 and 睡觉。
好的。你才吃饭了，就要再吃饭。
Okay, this is right also. It's like 你才吃饭，又要再吃饭。Okay, because it means that they repeat 吃饭 in maybe in a very short time. But can you try 吃饭 and 睡觉? Other than that, 吃饭 and 吃饭, you try 吃饭 and 睡觉? You using 才 and 就。
好的，你才吃饭了，就要睡觉。
Maybe you can try to remove 了。You can say that straight away. So 你才吃饭就要睡觉。What? You just add your you just took your meal and you want to sleep straight away. 你才吃饭就要睡觉. You know, this is unusual. So, okay, class. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Augustus, thank you very much. So, yes, thank you very much. So that's all for now, for today.
Sure.
OK，好的，来，谢谢，谢谢 Teacher 啊，Teacher Peter 啊。
对。
Yeah, Teacher maybe you can stop sharing 了啊。
I'm not sure if I'm still sharing.
It's okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, friends, how was it? Learn something new. Now you clear about how to read those two characters. Just now I asked you all. Hopefully you all are clear about that. Chu and Chai. So thank you, Teacher and Teacher Peter. Both of them have given us a very clear explanation, especially about how to use the Chu and the Chai. So no worry, the one is quite high level now. If let's say you are still a beginner, maybe you are blur now you don't know what they are talking about, but it's okay. So no worry, we have this new intake for new beginner. Means totally zero basic. You all can join this. No worry, can join Teacher Amber class. We'll guide you level by level, step by step. Then slowly we'll know about what is Chu and Chai. But actually, just now Teacher have shared very clearly Chu and Chai. Chai means like been delayed, late than the expected, and Chu means you are earlier than the time from your expectation now. Okay. So this is the Teacher Amber class you can join, and this is the materials, the hard copy materials for the Teacher Amber class. And in fact, it's a materials for all our Means level 1 part 1 and level 1 part 2 I can use for these two modules. And these are student books, student books. And inside there, they have the Chinese character and the English explanation and also the pinyin. So no worry, you can understand it. You can read it by your own self also. It's okay. Okay, so for those who join our module, you are welcome to purchase this book. If no, you can buy it for self-learning as well. It's okay. Behind there, they got answer. For this, for example, this is a workbook. Yeah, this is a workbook. At the back of this workbook, they have the answer for you. If you want to buy it for self-learning, also you can do so. This workbook. So, okay, friends in class here. So I would like to let you know about the HSK schedule. So for the paper base, the next are now open for registration is August, 21st August. The exam date is on 21st August. And the registration deadline is 20th of July. 20th of July. And the computer based in July, 16th of July. Still able to register, but I'm not sure when it will be closed. Actually, the registration deadline is 28, but once all the seats been taken out, it will be closed already. And this is the home base now. Home base exam, the closing date already over. But for information, I have not yet seen any new update for this home base exam for the second half year. So I'm not sure whether the China side they will continue to have this home base exam in the second half in this year. So really no idea. Waiting for their announcement also. Yeah, this is good news for everyone, especially for those who want to take the HSK exam. This is a very good dictionary, vocab dictionary. I always recommend to all of my students for those who want to take plan to take the HSK level 1, level 2, and level 3. You can purchase this dictionary. One dictionary you can use for 3 levels. And the price is 45 ringgit. Okay, inside this dictionary, you can see the Chinese character. So we have the Chinese character, and we have the pinyin, and we have the meaning in English and meaning in Bahasa, means Malay language. So we'll give you the sentences. The sentences all come together with the pinyin, and explanation is Bahasa as well. I know some of my students, they were asking me, they said, teacher, my Bahasa, my Malay language not so good. I want the English version one. But for information, the English version we do have. Why we recommend these three languages is better than the English version? Because for English version, they don't have this explanation for this sentence in English. No. Some more, they also don't have this pinyin on top of it. No, they only have this Chinese character. So that's why we will advise our students better to have this have English and Malay version together now. At least you can have this pinyin to practice to recognize the character. If your Malay language not so good, but you still can understand a bit now. Okay. And then we are doing an offer because this book, the publisher is Idiom Mandarin. Yeah, it's Idiom Mandarin. 卓越汉语出版社 Idiom Mandarin publication. Join together with this China publication. So we come up with these two books. We give you a special price. Instead of 64, we sell it at 55 if let's say you take this combo. Okay. And this is our online Mandarin shop. You all are welcome to visit us. We have Lazada page and Shopee as well. Okay, that's it for our tonight sharing. Thank you everyone. 谢谢大家，大家晚安。
谢谢大家，再见。
晚安。
晚安，再见。
再见，拜拜。